Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We are here for our third set of the night. Dr. Smitty versus Chronos, two people we have grown to love in this community over the last, well, I guess for Smitty it's been like a billion years, but Chronos for the last year. So it's awesome to have both of you guys with me. We're also going to have a bit of a commentary change. I'm hitting the benches for this one, and it's going to be Gunner, Fluffy, and Saf carrying it away for you guys. With that, Fluffy, you guys can take it away.
Sounds good. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Mach 4 March, as you've heard. And on that note, we're going to get right into this. Smitty, you are the higher seed. What is your ban?
ENC2.
That can cause 2 off the table. Not going to be able to take it there. Chronos, where are we sending it?
I'll take Beacon 2. Let's play Beacon 2.
Beacon 2. Starting off, that's 3 in a row today on Beacon 2.
The script is flawless.
The script is flawless.
Yeah, are we gonna say BT next?
Absolutely.
Yeah, rejoining Fluffy on comms, it's Gunner and I back here again.
I didn't introduce you guys. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay.
I'll just see myself out. I'll go this way.
But yeah, I'm really excited for this matchup because it's like old guard versus new guard. Smitty, who's been around in the community for a very long time, and Chronos, who is a fair bit newer but still beloved by all.
Chronos definitely still a veteran speedrunner in his own right. Plays a lot of Halo speedruns.
And Elder Scrolls.
I'm speedrunning.
Don't forget the Elder Scrolls
right now.
Five.
And you still showed up for this, so
yeah,
hell yeah, baby.
Yeah. We'll see how this goes.
You're actually a goat for that.
It's gonna be quite rough. We'll see.
It's gonna be so
Alrighty.
good.
Runners on go. If you're ready, I should ask that first.
Yes,
Ready?
I'm ready, I guess.
All right, runners on go. 3,
Oh,
2.
wait. Ah! I messed up something. Ah!
Waiting, holding,
Hold.
hold,
Okay.
hold the line.
We're good. Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Awesome.
Okay,
sauce.
another
Another
Beacon
heater
2.
start. I love Beacon 2 as a starter.
Alrighty, so I think the names need to be swapped on stream, but with that being said, this is one heck of a heater stage. It is high octane from start to finish, and you have to be able to keep yourself together through multiple potential reset points on this level. So we'll see how this goes here.
Yeah, Smitty just edging out a victory.
Smitty has practice
or
mode
just like
on.
edging out some time
Smitty
saver
has
right now.
practice mode on.
God, Smitty cheating.
All right,
They're so
both
close
runners.
right now too.
Well,
Oh,
looks
50
good for
off that?
Smitty. A
That
little
is
bit worse
enough.
from Chronos, but should make it.
Yeah,
Nice.
they had Chronos had more than enough height to be able to compensate for.
Oh,
the
that was close on
non-passive.
Chronos' end.
Oh my god.
I thought he was gonna touch the fan with his head.
Yeah, both, like, the difference there, Smitty having enough speed to get the wall kicks, Chronos having to take the close wall, which is slower, but you're seeing that the difference here is not super big despite that. Chronos can absolutely catch up here with some baller play.
Yeah, I'm kind of happy to see a match where we finally have a KRS, both try, both going for it. It's just nice to have them this close on a B2.
It is. Yeah, I do think it's the closest Beacon 2 we've had all day right now.
Ooh, Chronos, okay, does get the wall run,
That
get the
was
wall
sick.
Oh my
run.
god, Chronos.
Excellent double jump save
That's
there
the
from
only-
Chronos.
Okay.
Like save I've ever
Fluffy
seen.
going
right
for
there.
softball, but
Doesn't
Mantle
hit it.
so does not hit it.
Chronos not
I
pulling
don't-
out the
yeah.
softball though.
I do not think Chronos will be going for the softball here. Fluffy
Yeah.
getting the heat sink skip, I should say, but Chronos
This is
getting a
gonna
better
come down
one.
to
Not
fans.
mantling. Not mantling on that is actually huge. You just
Yeah.
like you don't even compensate that in your mind with how much time that saves. It's definitely
can
like
save-
a second or two.
Yeah, like a second and a half you can save with missing
Ooh,
the
setup
mantle
for
there.
Smitty is looking a little bit interesting. Still keeping
Okay,
a lot of
50.
speed though. Ooh, but takes the wall run.
Just takes the wall run.
Oh, Chronos doesn't get it though.
And I think that seals it
Okay.
then.
Yep, that's it.
Oh, the Marvin or the grunt almost just ran in front of Chronos there.
Dude, those grunts there are actually the worst because
They
they
are
will just
terrible.
run.
It's
They
so
decide
bad.
the worst times to run in front of you.
Alrighty. With that being said, though, that is a solid Smitty win. So we'll get them. So we'll get them unmuted here, and ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be game number 1 over to Smitty with a solid performance in Beacon 2, and Chronos also putting up a pretty good time as well.
Very close the entire map. I will say.
Really?
Chronos,
Yeah.
you look so much better since the last time I've seen you play, dude. That is crazy. You have leveled up.
I only
Both
played-
hit first try KRS. That's
I only played
plus
Real.
respect.
games.
You got first try KRS too?
Yeah.
I wish I could only
Nice.
play for that little time of just being goaded.
Listen, it's all of that Elden Ring. It's all of that Halo. You've got this, man. It's going right in
Right.
there. Skills
Not,
definitely
not Elden
transferred.
Ring, it's Baldur's Gate 3.
Sorry, Baldur's
Baldur's
Gate.
Gate 3, and then what is it? Elder Scrolls right now?
Yeah, like Baldur's Gate 3 and Halo, like 3 different Halo games.
Oh
and
yeah,
co-op
yeah.
as well.
And
So-
co-op. Can't forget co-op.
Yeah.
I was so nervous
Alrighty.
going into that, and I hit all the wall kicks and the wall kick that I wanted to get to, and then I
Wall
hit 50 kph on the KRS. And I was like, all right, I feel good now.
I
Yeah,
only hit
no, that was good.
46.
Yeah, you still
Hey,
made
you
it, and that's
still
all that
made it,
matters.
Yeah.
Making it is all that matters there.
Yeah, I've seen plenty of runners hit 46, which is enough to make that wall, and then not hit it. It's you made it. That's the point that matters.
Also, shout out to Smitty for using last year's menu.
Tourney
Right.
edition.
Well, that's because I haven't played since last year.
Let's go. All right. On that note, Smitty, as the victor, you now have a ban from the full group stage list here. What is your take off the table in this situation?
I'm banning Beacon 3. Yeah, Beacon 3.
Isn't
Beacon
Beacon
3
3
is
like
not
not
Three is
on the list
already
already?
banned in
Oh,
the group stage.
Head TL doesn't know the rules, everybody. Head TL doesn't know the rules.
Boo.
Boo.
Point and laugh, everyone.
I'll ban ENC 3.
All right. Effect and cause
Oh.
3.
We'll go ENC 2.
Taking it to the stage that was banned originally. Effect and cause 2 is going to be the
Oh yeah,
choice.
Smitty,
practice,
Smitty practice mode.
Oh, yes.
Turn
Imagine
that
cheating.
here.
All right, I just want to say it though. You're supposed to stick to the script and pick BT. That was the whole thing.
Yeah,
was
come
on
on,
Yeah.
guys. What the hell?
page 21, subsection 5. Come on, guys, read the
I
script.
sent you an
Yeah,
email!
You guys only get to pick the last stage. Ugh.
Imagine.
Okay.
Okay, are both runners ready?
Yep.
1 second. I copied something else so we don't have the mutes ready.
Holding.
Okay, it's good now.
Alrighty, runners on go. 3, 2, 1, go.
You know, Smitty just stabbed me in the heart there by banning ENC3. Just letting everyone know.
Yeah, that was a personal attack, is what that
It
was.
really did. I've met him in person. I've given that man a hug, like, and he just stabbed me in the back. Anyways, ENC2, always mention Anderson slaps his ass in the opening cutscene. We're already past it now, but looks like Chronos is already flying compared to
Yeah,
Smitty.
Chronos looks pretty good right now.
Hitting
little bit of a
going
side
on the
jump there.
wall. Okay. It's meeting
Oh,
that.
Smitty didn't get the time swap right.
Oh my god. Yeah, Chronos is just exacerbating a lead here right now.
Pulling the frag too. A little bit of a
Chronos
late
is
one,
pro
but it's fine.
gamer.
Yeah, it's still a good boost. Has to stop a little bit here, but the only thing that really matters is hitting this floor as fast as possible. So yeah, right now, Chronos looking like a little bit in the lead over Smitty here. And some of these corridors, and this is the thing to note, Smitty currently playing on controller. Some of these corridors can be hard to navigate on a controller and get to where you need to go on Effect and Cause 2. So
They can be very deceptively tight. I will say.
Or
about a
we're
6
seeing
second
no
difference here
pre-speed from
buttons.
both players, it looks like.
Oh, Chronos did not mean to throw that.
What
back
the
there.
hell was
Okay, I was about to say this must be some absolute gamer strat I do
The
not know
sickest
about.
pre-speed of all time.
Yeah, no pre-speed from either.
Yeah, it looks to be about like a 7-second
Oh,
lead for
gets
Chronos.
caught
A
up.
little bit caught up on the
Chronos.
door.
But and
Smitty
Smitty
gets
doesn't.
in.
Just keeping a little bit more speed, cutting that lead down just by kilometer by kilometer. hour by hour.
Yeah, that is an important amount of time to make back. Getting into that room, keeping all the speed you had, that is important. Every little second matters. Like this is the part of the level coming up that really matters here. Like for like where you can gain and lose the most time. But
yeah, 100%.
every single second counts.
Yeah, Hell Room is kind of just the make or break of this level. At least that's what it feels like for.
Both getting pretty equivalent frag boosts there.
Chronos still with a slight lead, more speed on the side of Smitty as we head into cryo storage. A little bit of trouble navigating. Meanwhile, Smitty is just flying right now. Both of them taking the wall run.
No frag.
Outside.
They're doing the super boomer strat.
The super boomer strat versus just sending it straight. Ooh, Chronos getting caught up on the wall here.
Smitty just got punched by a Prowler.
Not die. That Prowler's mean, by the way. That Prowler got me my reset sound.
This is super
so
close right now. We're coming.
A snuggle slide.
Smitty's not going for it.
Smitty does not go for it.
Oh, Chronos did a...
That's a good one.
Chronos,
What is he doing?
No!
He died!
He is gonna go back, losing the Smitty feed right now. Losing the Smitty feed.
We don't know. Oh,
no, Chronos struggling. Oh no.
And dying.
Well, okay, Smitty is
in the
into...
Smitty's in the vent.
All right.
Dying to
So
those hard
sucks.
coils down there.
that would have been
Lost
so
it for
epic
Chronos.
if
That
they
would've
actually hit that.
The comeback of the century, maybe. We've seen it before. We've seen Snuggle Slide make or break ENC2s, and that one just broke it.
Very unfortunate for Chronos. Getting a good snuggle slide, but just unfortunately not hitting any terrain before the wall and losing too much speed to be able to make it. Unfortunately for Chronos, that's going to seal the deal, and we can very, very solidly at that point say that Smitty is the victor, with an unfortunate snuggle slide scenario being the end changer in that result.
I'm so sad because I practiced that so much. Like that's like ENC2 is the only level I practiced and I learned that strat properly.
It
sad
looked
did
that
hit
I
it,
didn't
though.
run.
It looked so
It was a great
good.
attempt. It was just a little bit too little speed, and the jump was a little bit too early, so you didn't have enough to make it to the wall.
Yeah.
I actually decided last second not to go for snuggle slide. I was like,
I did see that. I saw
two
you
of the
like
CKs
kind of
there, and I was like, yeah.
You guys were literally synced at the button of Snuggle Slide, by the way.
No
It
way.
was that close.
I messed up the end too after the vents. Wow.
we
We didn't
couldn't
see that.
Yeah, we lost your feed for a little bit there.
Oh no.
We did. We lost your feed like post snuggle slide in the room where you're jumping between the lasers and the debris.
All we saw is that you didn't die, and Chronos did. So we were like, okay, Smitty probably has.
I see chats popping off about my old school frag boost there.
Haha.
Wait, which one?
It was the log 2 one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just holding it and then dropping it.
All right. Well, with that being said, Smitty, it is your ban.
Banning Abyss 3.
Abyss 3 off the table. An unorthodox ban in the grand scheme, but it is a specialist stage. Sometimes you don't want the specialist to go there if they're that person. On that note, Chronos, where are we going?
I'll be honest, I didn't practice like any of the other levels besides the main three. So, Blood and Rust.
Blood and Rust it is. You know what? Let's send it.
Wait, was
Mileage-
this a B2 ENC2 Blood and Rust set?
Yep.
It was indeed.
That's great.
The old school Pilots Challenge setup as well, typically starting with Beacon 2 and ending with Blood and Rust.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is what we like to call
Silence, that's what we like to call it.
Sorry, I got distracted by something. ADHD do that to a person. Yeah, so that is what we like to call a nice little set. Happy little set. On that note, are both runners ready?
Yep.
All right. I am going to type in mutes just to make sure. All right.
Real.
Sorry, I'm getting confirmation for something here before I send you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. On a go, runners. 3, 2, 1, go.
Another heater. I love.
Okay.
There's a reason these 3 levels are the pilot's challenge levels, and it's
They
because they are
so fast.
so fast. A nice combination of all the movement tech you need to do in the run, especially like old school Blood and Rust with the Titan movement.
I am a little bit disappointed to not see as many runners nowadays. I feel like it was very common last year, but I'm still excited to always see BNR being played. So.
It's always so fun. They're both pretty even here. Chronos having a bit of a lead.
Smitty getting
Got a
the.
little hooked up. Oh,
I mean, he got a boost by that.
he did get the brute boost.
Yeah, both runners sending the early disembark here. We are going to be seeing Smitty with a small lead. Chronos gets a mantle, unfortunately, so that's going to lose the speed that was there. But Smitty rather falls down.
Yeah,
Oh,
and this is
Smitty!
Oh, you gotta be so
Cloak is
scared
gone,
right now if you're
let's see.
Smitty.
Chronos is dead. Oh my god, they both died! Oh, and Smitty gets a terrible checkpoint. Chronos also
They
gets a
both
terrible
get-
checkpoint.
What the fuck?
You don't
Even!
get any other checkpoint if you die.
I mean,
to
this is
stones, and
perfect
it's
though. This
so
is perfect.
evil.
Both runners think they're in the deficit right now. They'll be playing out of their mind.
This
That
is so
is-
even coming up now, though.
An absolutely unreal circumstance. I need to make it clear, early disembark, it is possible to get a checkpoint closer, but it's not always the case. This is a awful checkpoint, but even still, like, that is you're exactly what you said, though. The runners are now going to both be thinking, I am massively behind. What's that going to do to them? Is it going to make them more nervous? Is it going to make them less nervous? Are they going to send everything thinking that they have to do it to have a chance?
Yeah, I'm gonna think
or are
they
they just
think
going
they
to
have nothing to lose.
Yeah. All right,
I will
Smitty
say-
having to get on the pipe, but this time Smitty is going to get in there. Chronos
Looking
also
at
going
the
to get on
tones.
the wall.
Just
Oh,
watch.
okay, they both make it in. I will
All
say,
right.
that pipe was genuinely the bane of my existence when I started running.
Yeah, that pipe is one of the least consistent things I have ever seen in my life. I hate it. I hate it so much. But on that note, we're now sending it into the pilot section. Getting a good slide is Smitty. Nicely done from Chronos as well. Not going to take the left side wall kick. Oh, just going to take a wall run on the boxes. I haven't really seen that before.
Narrowly
A little
making it
bit
under the
awkward
door.
moving there
Smitty.
from Chronos.
Smitty getting into the doorway just fine. Losing a bit of speed is Chronos. Still going to be able to make it in there.
Oh
Gets
yeah,
the
still on
kill.
that grunt.
Solidly.
Fuck that
Smitty
guy.
getting
Smitty
caught
getting a
up
little
on
caught up.
grunts. This is the time for Chronos to take over. Double wall kick
Oh,
setup
that was a
is
great kick
here.
from
Nice
Smitty.
crouch kick. Yeah, just keeping more speed through here then. Oh, lost it all.
Little
Right as it
caught
stood
up. They're both making the roughly the same mistakes though, so this is insanely close.
Such an even matchup. I love this.
What's crazy is that Blood and Rust is a very tap strafe heavy level, even if you don't really. So that keyboard and mouse versus controller right here make a difference.
I will say,
But
Smitty is on PC though, so theoretically Smitty could have rebounded
oh, that is true. Yeah.
controller to have a tap strafe on the D-pad. I don't know if he's done it, but that's like something he could have done. It's not
Yeah.
something I've seen right now.
It is an option for controller runners on PC that is not always taken advantage of just because of the really unwieldy way that you have to kind of use it. But that being said, Smitty's still maintaining the lead here, but Chronos is keeping up generally. Like, even through the mistakes, Chronos is not massively far behind right now. This still could be anyone's game, and I'm saying it because every time I say it, something happens. Blood and Rust and Sludge Skip, as
Curse of
infamous.
Utsu.
The Curse of Utsu is always brain.
Smitty's movement is just looking way more fluid, way more flowy, just kind of going for everything here, hitting everything,
Yeah.
playing very consistent.
Yeah, I know Smitty's one of these old guards.
So
Yeah,
just
not
taking this
even a-
handily, it was
even an
close,
issue.
and now it's not. Like, Smitty would have to do some crazy shit to throw this.
Yeah, some crazy cane throwing. Off to Brazil.
Yeah.
Okay. Chronos hit
Did
it.
a sludge skip.
Oh, come on. I
A
really
little
don't
bit of
want
interesting
to miss it.
setup.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
BT ran
Oh,
away.
BT's gone
He
though.
made it across though.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
dialogue was
that's
not the dialogue not properly like held at the right times. Unfortunate for Chronos, like
Okay. BT's back over though. You just need to be over a little bit more to be able to get in.
Yeah, you need to get the LOS right now. That is dangerous.
Do not die.
Oh
Do
my
not die.
God, Chronos.
Just don't throw a frag. What the
Over a
fuck?
little bit more.
Oh
Hold
no.
that F.
The frag is right next to you. Chronos.
Oh my! He gets in right at the end. Oh my goodness,
He knew.
Chronos.
He knew.
Absolutely.
Planned and executed properly. That was in the script right there.
Floppy loads looking good from Smitty.
Yeah, so far having a really good tone fight here right now. That's going to be another lock on. You send those missiles in,
Yeah.
that's going to be
That
it.
missile
Yeah.
shot was
Sending him
sick.
up and around was really smart
Yeah,
there,
that
because
was
you know
super
Kane
cool.
wants to hide in that corner.
Yeah,
Just
Yeah.
showing
Smitty.
his prowess with, you know, the Tone Kane fight there. How
Yeah.
much they've done it.
Yeah, despite the early death from Smitty, and Chronos as well, but like despite that death, Smitty is now sitting there, is not getting unmuted.
Yeah,
That
he
has to
knows.
be that moment of like, oh no.
I'm glad that neither runner just gave up, because I know that some people will do that if they get that kind of checkpoint, but I'm glad that they both played to their fullest potential here.
Kane helping out Chronos here a little bit and did kill that brute for him, because the brute had just a sliver of health, but was standing in one of Kane's flame traps.
That's kind of funny. And doing only one good thing for once in his life.
Hey, he also
Sticking
gave
on
us
Expeditioner to finish it off, and that is going to be dusted for
sad.
Chronos.
Okay.
Done and dusted.
Alrighty. On that
we're,
note,
we're gonna pretend that didn't
I will
Both
say,
of you died, and both of you got sent back to the exact same spot on
No shit.
early disembark.
it was so insanely close, right? Like leading up to grunt hallways, and then through grunt hallways, and like up into like
Yeah,
sludge
through
kits,
like
that he
at
just
the end of Sniper
edged out a lead.
Canals, Smitty started going ahead, but you guys were pretty much synced up until the end of Sniper Canal, so it was a very good set.
And then
Very good
BT running
matches.
away was really, really sad. But I guess
Oh yeah.
you needed that
I-
fear of death to get in, Chronos, huh?
So I pressed the dialogue like a frame late, I think, or something
Aw.
for.
It would have been an
the run.
early
It, like,
dialogue that would have set that off.
yeah,
yeah.
because I mistimed everything because I messed up all the hallways beforehand so badly that it
Yeah.
was messed up all my timing there.
No,
so
it's real
whatever.
tough. It's real tough
Yeah.
retiming that out if you flub there a little
You
bit.
did play very well though for only coming back to the game for how little you have. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to see if you keep going.
Chronos
Yeah.
quote in chat was, I just started playing again today.
Basically.
Yeah, no, you're looking great.
I only switched
Yeah.
back to controller today. I've been trying to practice mouse and keyboard. for
That
the
is
last few
that is
weeks.
true. That's something I forgot to bring up, but yeah, Smitty's been playing on keyboard recently.
Oh, I did go to mouse and keyboard for the Kane fight, and I did gold that fight just now.
That fight did look very good. We were talking about it, especially when you launched those missiles to the side because he was going to go around the little
Oh, yeah.
corner. That was sick.
That's a multiplayer strat.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for this match here. Smitty with the 3-0 over Chronos. Thank you, too, for being here, and thank you for the match.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you both so much.
All right, does anyone have anything else to say before we send it to break here?
I mean, I'm back to running Halo after this. So,
Yeah, you gotta plug your shit. Plug your stream. Let's go.
doing Halo co-op with Bri in like 30 minutes.
Twitch.tv/Chronos.
So yeah, that's gonna be fun. So
Cool.
yeah,
Alrighty.
there's the Simacral practice.
Yeah, there's
as well,
still
yeah,
so-
simulacrum for the two lower seeds.
yeah, so I'll be in that, I guess.
I hope to
So
see you
Yeah,
there.
that'll
we'll
be
see how
fun.
that goes.
Indeed.
Okay.
Alrighty. Smitty,
Thanks
you
for
got
coming
anything
over
to
to
say?
our game, Chronos.
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
No.
I just can't
Alrighty.
play.
On that note, we're gonna go ahead and send it to break. We'll be back with our next match, which is Seneca versus, and I don't know how to pronounce this. How do you pronounce this? Theot? Like
Theoot, I think.
Theot. Okay.
I like
Theot.
Theoot more. I guess we can ask them once they get here.
That's true.
They're gonna shatter the illusion.
Or
The
the oot.
oot.
The oot.
The
Okay.
oot. Okay.
The oot. You don't
The
elongate
Utes.
anything. Got it.
I was just
Understood.
wondering. Okay, we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, with Zedeka versus the Ute up next. Don't go anywhere.